morning, FKS. I'm Rajahmundry from grade 7. A year and 3 months since we interacted or prayed together every morning on FKS campus. A powerful memory of the positive note on which we would start the day. Prayer creates a pious atmosphere. It is that time of the day when we focus and energize for what is to come. The act of praying is also an act of gratitude, acceptance of things beyond our control, and reinforcing faith in a guiding power. Prayer is universal. It is the biggest factor in unifying. Praying together has always assured us that we are not alone. This time of global pandemic requires us to do exactly that. Let us gather once more to create a mass wave of positivity and healing through virtual prayer. Technology unites us from the safe distance of our homes and rejoins us for our morning school assembly online, producing the same efficiency and power from the act of praying, because prayer has no language, religion or distance. Please stand by for our national song by Saugand.
This is Saugand from grade 11 MEC in front of you to render the national song. Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam Suphalam, Malayaja Sitalam, Sasya Syamala Mataram, Vande Mataram, Subrajyotsna Pulakitayamini, Pullakusumita Drumadala Sobhini, Suhasini, Sumadhura Bhashini, Sukhadam Varadam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram. Now my friend Nikla will continue with the school prayer song.
This is Nikla, Senior 12 by PC, in front of you to sing the school prayer song. This is my prayer to Thee, my Lord. Strike at the root of penury in my heart. This is my prayer to Thee, my Lord. Strike at the root of penury in my heart. Give me the strength likely to bear my joys and sorrows. This is my prayer to Thee, my Lord. Strike at the root of penury in my heart. Give me the strength to make my love fruitful in service. This is my prayer to Thee, my Lord. Strike at the root of penury in my heart. Give me the strength to raise my mind high above daily troubles. This is my prayer to Thee, my Lord. Strike at the root of penury in my heart. Now my friend Tripti will carry on.
I am Tripti from class 11 MPC, and I am here for the morning prayer. O God, you are the truth and origin of all knowledge. Bless our studies which we consecrate to you. Enlighten our minds, strengthen our memories, and direct our wills towards what is right. Grant us to seek truth always and make us truly wise. Now, my friend Harshita will continue with the pledge.
This is Harshita of Standard 12th in front of you to recite pledge. India is my country. All Indians are my brothers and sisters. I love my country and I am proud of its rich and varied heritage. I shall always strive to be worthy of it. I shall give my parents, teachers and all elders respect and treat everyone with courtesy. To my country and my people I pledge my devotion. In their well-being and prosperity alone lies my happiness. Thank you. My junior Anirudh will give the speech now.
Grade 8B here today to present a speech. I I'm pretty sure that most of you have been bored during the lockdown. But do you know what boredom exactly is? Contradictory to popular belief, boredom is not when you have nothing to do because you could always jump or run around. But boredom is when none of those available options appeal to your own interests. Okay, now that we know what boredom is, let's try to find a cure. One day I was sitting there imagining that, what should I do? I'm very bored. And then it occurred to me that instead of thinking of what I could do, I could think of myself in a magical place and imagine myself as whoever I want doing whatever I want. Not just me, you could do this too. Let's say you were a wizard who could cast spells. Or you were in a forest, a dangerous forest, and exploring through it. Or you would be hiking up a mountain in a dangerous avalanche. The possibilities are endless and you could be whoever you want. It's not just me or you. Most of the famous authors and painters have been doing this and bringing those imaginations onto paper to make the books and paintings that we love today. To be imaginative, we need creativity and time, which are the most important things that God has given us. Creativity and the utilization of time would be found on the quality list of every successful billionaire that we know. Creativity and the perfect utilization of time would be the mantra to your success. I would like to end off by saying that समय का सबसे कहना है कि जीवन चलते रहना है, इसे मत बर्बाद करो, सदा काम की बात करो. Thank you. I would like to pass on to my senior Sahiti for the thought of the day.
I'm Sahiti from grade 11th MPC. Today's thought of the day is life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. It means we can make our life more rewarding and fulfilling by facing life with courage. Now, Riddhi is going to tell phrase of the day.
This is Riddhi Jain of grade 11 MEC. So today's phrase of the day is to be all and end all. It means an activity which is important to a person's life, which has neither any substitute or alternates that can replace it. So now let's join with Shab Jain for word of the day. Thank you.
I'm Shab Jain from Standard 9 and today's word of the day is contronym, meaning a word with two opposite meanings. For example, quantum, which has two contrasting meanings. First, a significantly large object. Second, a minuscule part. Up next is a Deepti ma'am.
A very good morning to all of you. I'm Mrs. Deepti from Department of English, here to say a few lines on the value of time in one's life. As the famous saying goes, time and tide waits for none. Dear children, realizing the importance of this and understanding it is the essence of success in one's life. We must realize our abilities, our strengths, our weaknesses, our likes, our dislikes, and constantly strive to improve our personality. It is said that young minds are more creative. This is the time to improve this aspect in your life as you have time at your disposal. Education is the need of the hour. To ensure a continuous flow of knowledge, the Future Kids School management and staff have left no stone unturned to impart quality and standard education to all. We must take the best advantage of this by attending online classes regularly, involving ourselves in healthy discussions, and comprehend ourselves for active learning. Children, please remember, you are studying first for yourself, then your parents, your school, and nation at large. So, I urge to each one of you, please appreciate the value of time and make the best use of it. Thank you. Now I call upon Tamanna and Tripti to give an important message.
I'm Tripti from class 11 MPC.
And I'm Tamanna Majid from class 11 MPC. Today we are here to discuss about COVID-19 vaccines. Hey Tripti, how are you doing? It's been a long time since I've talked to you.
Hey Tamanna, I'm great and hope you're fine too. Well, since the last few days I've been quite busy. There's just a lot of things to do and the online classes have been getting really hectic. And did I tell you, my parents just got vaccinated?
Wow, that's great news. I've heard a lot about vaccines, but I don't really know what they are. What exactly are they and how do they work?
Well, a vaccine is basically dead or weakened germs which are inserted into our body. Now, these produce antibodies which protect us against a particular disease. Now, some vaccines are so powerful that the antibodies they produce can last for an entire lifetime. Isn't that wonderful?
Really is. I read an article recently about how vaccines have saved our world in the past. Diseases like smallpox and polio have taken tens of thousands of lives, and that has now been completely eradicated by the use of vaccination. So, if something so simple can defeat something so deadly, vaccines must be truly powerful.
Well, that's completely right. Even in this present situation with the pandemic all around us, India has been successful in manufacturing two vaccines of its own. That is Covishield from the Serum Institute and Covaxin from Bharat Biotech. Now, these are great pioneers in the medical field and are helping people all over the world. There are other vaccines too, like Sputnik and Pfizer, which are aiding to vaccinate India's huge population.
It's great to know that there are so many vaccines out there to help us. But there are still people who are skeptical about the vaccine. They don't really think it could do them much good, or they are not ready to take the risk. The truth is that there is nothing risky about vaccines, they are completely safe and effective. We must remember that by not getting vaccinated, we not only put ourselves in danger, but also those around us. So, what do you think of that?
Well, I agree with you. Along with a good lifestyle and good immunity, getting vaccinated is necessary. We need to get vaccinated to protect ourselves from this pandemic. Researchers and scientists all over the world have claimed that people who were vaccinated had only mild infections, while others had to be hospitalized, and the virus could even penetrate their lungs. And that is scary.
It really is. Hearing all of this has really boosted my confidence in vaccines. I can't wait to get my own shot when vaccinations open for our age group. However, we must remember that just getting vaccinated won't keep us safe. We will have to continue following the COVID-19 guidelines. We must wash our hands regularly and thoroughly, and where water is not available, sanitize them. We must use masks, practice social distancing, and avoid physical contact as much as possible. Institutions in specific have to be extremely careful to follow health guidelines.
Well, the Future Kids School has taken great care to ensure proper social distancing norms are followed not only in the classrooms and corridors, but also in the playgrounds and washrooms. Sanitizer dispensers have been installed at different points in the campus, and the students were instructed to sanitize themselves at regular intervals for their safety.
That's true. Even when the exams were conducted at school, the teachers took utmost care to make minimal physical contact. And also, the management was very careful to ensure the safety of both the students and the faculty members. Even during the months when COVID-19 was at an all-time low in Andhra Pradesh, the Future Kids School did not lower its guard. And I think that should be the ideal model for institutions anywhere in the present situation. The school had a very strict masks policy because masks are the most powerful tool we have to prevent the spread of COVID-19 infection. And that is why our junior Mokshada shall now demonstrate how to put on your mask properly.